Okay, so here we have Gavin Dudeney, and he's going to tell us something about digital literacy and the importance of being literate.
My talk was based on this concept of digital literacy, and 5 years ago I published a book about digital literacies with my colleagues Nikki Hockley and Mark Pegram. And this year we've been updating our kind of framework of what it means to be digitally literate. So we've been adding in some new literacies that have come to light in the last few years. One of my favourite ones is perhaps the critical digital literacy, where we're looking at these concepts of fake news and that kind of thing, of how people know what's real and what isn't real. And we've also added a few others. So one of them is safety literacy, of personal security, of how do we stay safe online, how do we operate in safe spaces online, how do we look after our identities, that kind of thing. And my big point really was that they're not the most important thing in our classes, because clearly language production is, but that sometimes we can slip in a little bit of digital literacy into the kind of lessons we teach, just to raise awareness with young kids.
Because
Really,
there are competencies that we need to know, to develop
Yeah, I think
as
so.
teachers, as students,
Yeah.
as because we can't avoid these kind of things because they are part of our life. Is what I would say. So,
yeah, I think the older you are, the more chance you have of knowing some of these things. I think, like how to stay safe online and maybe managing your identity and those kind of things. But young learners, they're often not aware of these things. I know in the UK, I think I said in my talk, sometimes people come from outside, maybe from the police or something, to do a talk about digital security, but it's not sort of systematic, and so it's not repeated and consolidated. And I think if we just work on those skills kind of regularly, they become a normal part of people's lives. And obviously the more we teach them, the better off they're going to be in future in certain contexts. It might help their job prospects or their learning or whatever.
definitely agree. Yeah. So thank you for your time and for coming here and for inspiring us.
My pleasure.
So hope to see you again in Brighton.
I hope so too. I'll be there. Are you going to be there?
Yeah.
Excellent.
So
Thank
see
you
you
for all your
Brighton.
roving.